Hello, introduce myself. My name is Taufik. Today I can explain about a culture shock and a culture conflict. Culture shock. Culture shock living in a new environment can be very painful if we are not knowledgeable about it and its culture. Very different from just visiting or spending holiday abroad or other place. Culture shock occurs when people become anxious because they do not speak the language, know the custom or understand people in everyday life. People who cannot adjust to new environment or new culture may reject everything that is new to them and anger to the positive aspect of their own culture. A culture of shock culture. Basic language barrier, frustration, anxiety, and stress also occur when very people can do all the things they are accustomed to doing in the everyday lives. They can include work, home, and leisure-related activities. They are either no longer about to do all or not longer about to do like they are accustomed to. For example, something because of difference in transportation service, people cannot move around as verily or as widely as they are accustomed to. Additional issues such as a telecommunication system, things like grocery shopping, gas station system getting to work, and other things can lead to frustration also. B. Symptoms of shock culture. Outlook. Although culture shock is generally understood as temporary shock away completed by different cultural customs, ways of thinking, and behavior patterns. It actually refers to as a physiological state of depression created by the expressions of successive failures in unfamiliar social situation. General symptoms of culture shock include irritation, homesickness, loneliness, nervousness, loss at appetite, confusion, incompetence, etc. C. The strength of shock culture and culture adjustment. Culture shock can be described as consisting of less one of four distinct phases: honeymoon, negotiation, adjustment, and mastery. During the honeymoon phases, the difference between the old and a new culture are seen in a romantic light. During the first few weeks, most people are fascinated by the new culture. They associate with nationals who speak the language and who are apologetic to foreigners. This period is full of observation and new discoveries. Like most honeymoon periods, the state eventually ends. D. Coping shock culture. Culture shock can be prevented by striving to become more culture relevant and flexible in thinking and behavior by developing a real enthusiasm for learning about the host culture and by forming real intercultural relationship. Success culture Cross-cultural communication is a fairly straightforward proposition. With the correct attitude, a few good cultural informations, a few cross-cultural communication concepts, and sometimes when as a participant observed, a person will create naturally develop a repertoire of intercultural interaction skill, and when a person begins to move further along to continuum or of cross-cultural understanding and interaction, they will more quickly put down ego identity, root in the new host cultural, and feel more at ease with themselves and their surroundings. Cultural conflict. In a cultural communication is communication between members of a different culture. In a cultural communication, people will deal with different perception, attitudes, and interpretation. Even two people from the same culture can have a communication problem. Therefore, it is important to be aware that our non-verbal communication may be insulting to others. For example, in some cultural maintaining consistent eye contact will taking interpreted as a disrespectful, men will alter cultural see it as a sign of honesty and confidence. A. The cases of a cultural conflict. Cultural conflict occurs as a result of ethnocentrism, masturbation, and stereotype. Ethnocentrism often entails the belief that one's own race or ethnic group is the most important of the sum or all aspects of its cultural are superior to those of other groups within this ideological. Individuals will judge other group in relation to their own particular ethnic group of a culture, especially which concurrent to language, behavior, custom, and religion. B. Dealing with cultural conflict. All kinds of cultural conflict as the result of ethnocentrism, misinterpretation, and stereotype can be prevented by increasing awareness of our own attitude and sensitivity to cross-cultural differences. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye!